Synergizer Bunny wins the die roll. So I'm pretty sure I played him yesterday. I'm trying to remember what they were on. So this hand, not a whole lot of interaction against an unknown deck. I'm gonna keep. So Dredge, that's fine. There's not much, a different hand would do against Dredge. So we'll just basically try to race them. Hope they get off to a slow start. I'm guessing since it's Dredge, they probably won't get off to a slow start with the Baghdad on turn 1. So it looks like Bridge from Below, Dackmore Salvage, Prized Amalgam. So they're going to be able to start dredging. It's not a Golgari Grave Troll or anything. But we'll see if... Alright, so still just the Dackmore Salvage. So that's good for us. A Wasteland would actually be really good. I'm tempted to Time Walk just to try and hit one. So we've got 4 Wasteland and Strip Mine. Next turn they've got Icarid in the graveyard, which they could get rid of the Prized Amalgam. I think just on the chance that I can find a Strip Mine or a Wasteland, I'm going to Time Walk here. Thanks, Howrad. I'm not sure how long ago that message came across, but well, see, that is why I made that play. I suppose I should have run out the Silvergill Adept, or I would have had another chance at the Silvergill Adept. Of course, they could have another Bazaar. I kind of feel like they would have run that out instead of the City Brass last turn, though. So that was great. So we're going to bring in some Ghost Quarters, try to keep the Bazaars off the board, bring in Grafdigger's Cages. Dismember's not as good. True Name's a little bit slow. Don't need Null Rods. I think we'll leave it a Null Rod. Trying to think if Stifle's worth bringing in. So I'm kind of newer to Vintage, and I'm not as familiar with Dredge as I should be to know whether Stifle's better than that True Name Nemesis. I think I want the True Name Nemesis just because of how it synergizes with Silvergill Adept. So we'll go ahead and submit that. So this hand's not great. I probably wanted to take out the missteps as well. Those hit Cabal Therapy, so actually I guess I probably would want to leave those in. I think I need to mulligan this though. I don't really have the hate I need. So we'll keep this. We've got the Surgical Extraction, Grafdigger's Cage, and the Strip Mine for the Bazaar of Baghdad. So, and it looks like they've had to exile a few cards with Serum Powder. So their deck's just even weaker potentially. And we'll be able to misstep Cabal Therapy if they try to nab our Grafdigger's Cage. So actually this hand is just pretty amazing, I think. So I think I'm going to run out this Grafdigger's Cage, and then next turn we can Strip Mine. So depending on what goes in there, we're going to use the Surgical Extraction. So a couple bridges from below. And a Dread Return. So we're going to Surgical the bridge from below. Or do we want to Surgical the Bazaar of Baghdad? So the Grafdigger's Cage gets rid of Dread Return. And they will probably not be able to cast any creatures to even get any value from this bridge from below. So I think I'll just hold on to it right now. They don't have any dredgers. So we'll see what they put in the graveyard here. And so we are going to so creatures can't enter. So Bloodghast isn't going to enter the board. So I think that we are still going to get rid of the well, even if they dredge, they're not going to get anything in the board. I think I'd still hold on to this for a minute. So we need to find some action. We have a lot of good interaction, but we don't really have a clock right now. Strip Mine is a lot worse when there's two Bazaars on board. Okay, so they're just going to quit with that Grafdigger's Cage on. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit slow trying to think through this. I think we probably had that game won though with the hand that we had.